my God, it's William Wallace. Ain't your dream, man, cause I ain't nearly the tallest. But I can show you that love where I don't empty my wallet. I took a shot at you when I called it. Hey, yo.
What is up, guys, and happy Monday. I titled this video, What It's Like to Be Selfish for 3 years, because that is exactly what I have done and been able to do. Now, you may read that title and think it's completely narcissistic or completely stupid. Why would you want to be selfish for 3 years? Don't we typically try not to be selfish and typically try to always think of others? That's the way to be? Well, it is nice to always think of others and to be there for them and to always be a warm, loving person. That's something I really admire about humans. However, as a young person, I wanted to talk about the importance of being selfish, being completely and utterly selfish, because I don't feel like people my age are actually selfish enough. So I've been on my own since I was 18, which means I got to live alone and I got to sleep alone and I got to do things alone. I got to travel alone, and you may think that sounds kind of lonely, but it actually wasn't. At first, I was so terrified coming from a family of 6 or 7, sometimes 8 at a time. I am one of 6 siblings, and I was used to being always in a house full of people, dogs, cats, you name it. And being on my own for 3 years is the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I got to make decisions that were based on what I wanted, what I thought was best for me, and what felt good. I got to learn about who I was and what's important to me, not what people tell me should be important to me or what people think should be important to me, but I got to focus on what was really important to me. And as an 18-year-old, you don't even know what that is. And I got to learn it. I got to discover who I was and what I wanted in life. And that's something that you cannot put a price on. I got to learn the ins and outs of taking care of yourself, whether that be learning new things with self-help books and online courses and mentors that have been amazing and taught me so much. I got to meet new people with traveling alone. When you travel by yourself, it's either you're just gonna talk to yourself. I have a camera, so I talk to you guys too. Or the third option is you can talk to strangers, and that's something I love. It's something I have benefited from so much. When you travel with your friends, it's kind of like you stay in your comfort zone, you stay in your little circle, and you'll only talk to them. Maybe you'll talk to a couple strangers here and there, but when you travel alone and you really make an effort to meet strangers and hear their stories and share your stories with them, it is an empowering experience, and I really mean that. Another benefit from truly being selfish and enjoying my 3 years alone is I got to make mistakes. I got to fuck up, and I got to explore really what life can be. I got to explore the challenges, the ups and downs of supporting myself. I got to learn money and what money meant to me and my problems with money and what I wanted to really do with my career. I didn't have to check in to anyone. I didn't have to answer to anyone. There was no one waiting for me to get home. There was nobody telling me what to do. And although I may sound like a teenage brat, like I didn't want all those things, whether you have those experiences at age 18 or you have that experience at age 30 and you just get to live alone at 30 and just really explore who you are for 3 years, what you want. What you want. I don't feel like you can know what love is. I don't feel like you know what life is. I don't feel like you know even yourself until you do that. So the importance of being freaking selfish and caring about yourself and spending time alone and doing that work on you. I don't feel like you can even live life until you do that. So if you're avoiding that, you may just be avoiding the other way. You may just be avoiding the best life you can possibly have by avoiding being selfish. So if I can give you one tip of advice from a stupid little 22-year-old who has lived on her own for 3 years, all I can say is be selfish. Be as selfish as you can at this age, because it's priceless.